What's up guys, Lady Devin here. I am finally back from PAX South, and if you're wondering why I'm recording this talking at you, this was my first time trying to vlog an entire event, and I'm still trying to figure out my narrative and the style of the vlogs that I want to do, so I just kind of recorded everything and anything. I recorded myself talking while at the event, I recorded B-roll footage. I'm still trying to figure out my editing style with this particular kind of video, so this is gonna be like my shitty throw everything together in one video and hope it's cohesive, because what I recorded is absolutely not cohesive whatsoever. There's some days when I'm like, hey guys, Lady Devin here, it's day 2 PAX. We're on day 2 of PAX, and this motherfucker woke me up at 7:30 this morning. And then there's other days that I'm just like, I'm tired, and we're starting to slow down and get really fucking tired. I'll walk you around this event, because I'm fucking tired, and that's our life today. I'm still just trying to figure out what kind of style I'm going for. I flew down with Krieg. Our flight left around like 11:30, so I wanted to leave my apartment at 8, and my apartment sitter was a little bit late, but it ended up being totally fine. We didn't miss our flight, we weren't late, we still had time to get breakfast and things like that. Hi, kitty cat. Really? Yes. Got there on Thursday, got some dinner. Krieg is just sitting here reading all of the burger joints within like...
Burgers, hungry.
He's like drooling on the pages, freaking out.
It's
like 10-ounce
burger.
They have 10-ounce burgers.
Oh,
What? They put black beans on this?
Boner the whole time.
Whoa. Whoa.
Burger boners, that's what they call them. We call them in the biz.
Actually ran into a couple people from the community. Day 0, we already found friends.
Hi, I'm Raider Rich.
It's Raider Rich. I came up and said hi while we were just walking around exploring San Antonio. Friday was insane. Friday I had my meet and greet at the Twitch booth from 2 to 3:30. We're getting ready to start our meet and greet. I feel like we are at like a table for a talk show today on Snowy Devin's thing, on Snowy Devin's talk show of wonderful things.
We talk about Twitch pens.
We talk about Twitch pens and how we want to steal everything here. I mean borrow.
And
with intent to return. It was really long. Usually the meet and greets are about like a half hour to an hour. This was an hour and a half long. So everybody showed up at the very beginning of the meet and greet. And usually when I do meet and greets, I've only done 2 other ones before. My first meet and greet, I was just happy to have one. I was so ecstatic that like if anybody showed, I think maybe like 10 people showed up, and I was like, oh my god, this is cool! My second meet and greet was at TwitchCon itself, and not that many people from my community said that they would actually be at TwitchCon, so I didn't think that many people would be there. So at TwitchCon, I purposely ignored the length of my line. I did not look at it, I didn't want to see it, I didn't want to see that there's nobody there while everybody around me had like these huge troves of lines. So I took my time with every single person that came up. I was having full-on conversations with them, I'm drawing pictures and singing and dancing, and my meet and greet actually ran over by like 20 minutes at TwitchCon because I took way too long with each person. So this time at PAX, I was like, I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm not gonna ask everybody for their life story when they come up to see me. Everybody showed up before the meet and greet started, so we had a good decent line, and I got through everybody within the first like, I'd say maybe like 45 minutes of the meet and greet, and it was an hour and a half long, so afterwards they were just kind of sitting there like, that was the extent of that was me just sitting there by myself and figured out what to do. So yeah, the first part of the meet and greet when everybody was there was absolutely fantastic. It was so cool to meet so many people who come to the community, and there's a lot of people who actually I ran into at PAX South last year that came up to the meet and greet again this year. So that was really cool to see everybody again. And I actually did recognize everybody who came up, and that is a huge thing because I am horrible with names and with faces. So I like just naturally come off as like the biggest fucking asshole ever because I can't remember any names or faces to save my life. My brain just doesn't absorb that information. And I think it's because I don't really make eye contact with people when I talk. I'm very self-conscious over being 25 and having braces, so I don't look at people directly when I talk to them. So then when somebody comes up to me, I'm like, hello, citizen? I don't remember names and faces. I was pretty proud of myself for remembering people this time. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody or call them by the wrong names. But it was a lot of fun, and then right after the meet and greet, I had my stream time. I streamed for an hour. I just hung out on IRL with Danica and Krieg, and then we had one of my mods, Rillian, and Suede also, who's another mod. came up and we're talking. Captain Flint crashed into the stream too. We had a fun time. We just kind of like BS for an hour on IRL, talked to the chat, and it was pretty entertaining. There's a lot of butts. There's a lot of butts that showed up on that stream. Please don't ban me, Twitch. I like my job. Saturday was so packed, but I was able to get some B-roll footage, and then just for like shits and giggles, I held the camera up to like eye level and was walking around the crowd to try and show like Devin point of view at events. I can't see anything. Krieg and I actually got to the event at 9. It opens at 10, but we got there at 9 and we're able to go in and look around at the booths and things like that before the huge hordes of people came in. And it was pretty cool. I found a booth that had some board games on it. Oh my gosh, show you my board games. Cosmic Encounters. This game is so much fun. I played it at a board game club in the middle of fucking nowhere that just had a shit ton of board games, and we rented it and we played it, and it was so much fun, and we couldn't find it anywhere. It was always sold out. It was there though. I found it and I bought it, and this is the only one that they had. It's a lot of like resource management. You try to take over and colonize other planets and cool shit like that. And then another game that I got, this is actually in Game Informer. They had like a list where it was like new top board games of 2016 that you should check out and play. And one of the highest rated games on that list was Star Wars Rebellion. I'm stoked, dude. They have like huge miniatures on this. There's like a Death Star. It looks like it's a lot of fun. It's really heavy. I spent a lot of money on board games this weekend, but I'm a nerd, man. I need this stuff. I don't need it, but I'm excited. Now I just need people to come over and play games with me. So yeah, I got some awesome board games. I got to run around and see all the booths. Saturday, I had appointments to demo like 10 games, and I missed all of them. Either I couldn't get to the booth in time because the crowds were so thick, or I just completely forgot about them, or I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to do it. There's one case too where I went to sample a game. I was like walking up to sample it, and this dude was like coughing, open-mouthed, all over the keyboard in his hands, and then he took his headset off. I'm not gonna touch that. I bought Lysol and hand sanitizer, and that is not enough for me to touch the keyboard of that game that you just coughed all over. And there's nothing against the developers. They can't help when people have germs. Food was amazing down there. We went to a barbecue place called the County Line on the Riverwalk with some of our friends. Oh my god. Oh, I have to talk about that. Krieg and I found our doppelganger, like our alternate universe, Krieg and Devin. Their names are Justin and Julia. Justin's a game developer. Krieg does art and animation, so they're both in the gaming industry. Julia is also 5 feet tall. I'm 5 feet tall. She has the same style of clothing that I have. Same interests, the same like cats, like everything that we say is like literally the same. And they also have a corgi named Ein. They also have a black cat named Luna. Everything that we kept talking about throughout the weekend, they're like, wait, we do that too. We have that too. Justin and Craig were born literally a day apart. I can't even explain to you. There's so many other things that we were just talking to them and we're like, holy shit, you are alternate us. The funniest thing ever. Yeah, but we found all this out at barbecue at the County Line on the Riverwalk, which I highly recommend. That place was amazing. They had such good barbecue there. Sunday was really chill though. We basically sat in the food court the whole day because we were so tired and there were so many people still walking around. My feet still hurt. But PAX South, it was a lot of fun. Got to see friends, good times, drinks, so many margaritas. So hopefully at PAX East, my next traveling vlog will be a little bit more consistent. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.